we're at the combine. I think it's day 2 or day 3. Yesterday was D linemen and linebackers. Quarterbacks tomorrow, correct?
That's going to be the good one.
Now, every team has already interviewed every quarterback, but everyone's freaking out, right? Everyone's throwing out game film. A bunch of GMs are actually seeing these guys in person, and they're realizing how small Bryce is. Bryce Young from
Alabama.
Modern day.
Alabama.
I'd go back.
Cathedral
High School freshman year, baby. So, listen, we have been lucky enough to watch this kid play in person against St. John Bosco twice a year.
Torched.
Yeah, I mean, well, no, DJ got him twice in the career, right? We got him a couple times. But this kid, he's a magician, Rafa.
I like him. I think he's the smartest quarterback in the draft. He's not the biggest. He doesn't have the best arm, right? But I think he's the smartest quarterback.
Well, Bill O'Brien, the offensive coordinator, famous coach, Texans, and now he was Alabama's offensive coordinator. He actually said in an interview, he's like, I feel like I have to do extra studying because he's going to call me out on shit. Like, he's making the coach work harder because he studies film so much.
He's undersized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I still think I still pick him 1.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Because I think if I'm the Colts, he plays for me week 1. Oh, yeah.
I think he plays
100%.
I think he plays week 1 no matter where he goes because he's going to be prepared.
He will be prepared. And he's going to come in.
Mentally prepared.
Oh, 100%.
His only questions are his physical
his height.
stature.
That's it. It's his height.
That's true.
If he was Stroud's height, bro, he wouldn't even need to show up to this
people
shit.
aren't even saying height anymore. People are saying that it's like his stature, his size. Like they're saying that he's too small physically.
So I guess he came in weighing at 200 pounds, but he knew that coming in. And he wasn't working out. So there's no way he plays at 200. He's got
to be at 210, 215.
No, he bulked up. He put lead in his freaking socks to weigh 200 pounds. When he plays,
You don't think he's going to get bigger?
I mean, eventually,
he's gonna have to.
But when he plays, he plays at like 185.
He's going to be sweating. He's going to be wet.
Listen, I mean,
you don't think he's going to get bigger?
Well, he's been the same size for. I mean, we all get bigger as we get older, right? But he's not. He's an athlete.
I still like him at 1.
I agree with you. I think I would take him at 1 also. Because
I would too.
Because no one would be mad at you for doing that. Like you can't get fired for taking him at number 1. You can't get fired for that.
I'd like him at. All right, I like Stroud as well.
Yeah.
Those are the 2 guys I like.
Yeah.
But if I'm the Colts and I take Stroud, I would feel different. I'd feel better taking Bryce Young to start him day 1. And I don't think the Colts are that far away either.
No,
the overall roster of the team, right?
The stud linebacker didn't play last year. He was the best linebacker in the league.
Taylor didn't finish this year.
Yeah, Taylor,
top 3, 4 running back.
I mean, they're probably a couple receivers away, right? They had a great offensive line.
They have corners.
Yeah.
No.
So their issues have been at quarterback for a long time since Andrew Luck left.
Colts come up to 1 and take Bryce Young. What do you think?
It makes sense to me.
It makes sense to me. There's a lot of talk today that people are saying Fields might get traded.
No way.
No.
Because here's a theory, Rafa. Here's a theory. So let's say Fields and Bryce come out the same year. Let's say they were both in the draft this year. Who do you take? Fields?
I would have, if
or
they
Bryce.
would have been in the draft last year, if Bryce Young's in the draft last year, I would have taken Bryce Young.
Okay, so here's what people are saying now. Because Fields now has been in the league for 2 years. He has to get paid. His rookie deal is running out. So
this is his 2nd year, isn't it?
Yes. So next year's 3.
It's a 4-year.
It's a 4-year deal, right? So he's closer to getting paid. So what you do is you trade Fields to somebody.
Are we sure this is Fields going to be his 3rd season?
This will be his third season. Yep.
What?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
So So now, think about it. You trade him.
No, you
Okay,
can't.
but
you
you
can't
get-
trade
if-
him.
if-
You're not getting.
Who's gonna take Fields though?
I agree. Nobody.
It doesn't
Nobody.
matter. It doesn't
does
matter.
matter.
No, it does matter.
It does matter.
You don't think you can get
So-
you
Let
don't
me
think
ask
you
you
can
something.
get a second round pick for him?
No,
I wouldn't take a second round pick.
so
I need a 1 for me. But
If you're
I
the
watched-
Raiders, second round pick for Fields?
no, hell no,
no.
hell no. When you watched him
That's what
play
I'm saying.
last
He
year,
has no value, really.
no, I think he does. No, you're crazy. I think he has a lot of value.
Who's taking him?
I think if you watched
Who
him
would want
last year,
Fields?
bro, I'm okay with Fields.
Atlanta.
What if the Ravens?
Atlanta. Ravens fits
The Ravens
perfect.
are not doing that anymore. If they don't sign Lamar, they're gonna walk away from that style quarterback. They have to.
Yeah.
But I think this is what Fields. If you watched him last year, dude, he had some fucking games.
Oh,
He
dude,
has-
he had some.
the game
he
against
has
Dallas.
no-
Yeah, you guys just said
Yeah.
he's not worth the second round pick.
He said that. I think he's worth the second.
Okay.
100%.
Okay.
To me, if I'm the Bears, I have to get a first round pick for
Yeah.
Fields.
You have to.
So then why wouldn't you get Young? I mean, it makes sense, dude.
If I'm the Bears, no, man. I trade out of that
They
and get
yes,
value
you need.
and to put around.
but here's the thing.
He can play.
So now you have a rookie quarterback on a 4-year deal again. It's like you hit the reset button.
Then you suck again for
your
like-
roster still sucks.
Your roster's horrible.
Your roster still sucks. You're not the Colts. The Colts have
but
pieces.
your roster still sucks. Now you just added another draft pick.
How much?
And you
how
got a
better
and you
is
got a
he
better
than
quarterback.
no,
Fields?
you're not adding a draft. Well,
Yeah, you
okay,
are.
you're adding one.
Yes, you are.
But Fields has been there, and Fields showed enough, I think, to get to not.
That dude has no help. That dude has no help.
None.
I agree. I agree, but I'm saying, listen,
Dude,
I'm
he
not
had
saying they
games.
should, but it's an interesting
No.
option.
Not for me.
Stroud even said like
I
that
traded
dude can
the-
play. I'm not going to the Bears.
What are the Colts giving me to move to 1? Who's willing to offer to get to 1?
So if the Colts move up, obviously they got to swap picks and probably a number 1 next year, even to move up 4 spots. That's
From 4 to 1, probably, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
For sure.
It's a
No, yeah,
crazy
it's
price.
number one pick. I mean,
But I mean, if you believe in Bryce that much, listen,
he's
If I'm
not
the
that much better
Colts-
than Fields. He's not that much better than Fields. You're probably getting someone,
total different quarterback.
Totally different.
but he's not that much better than
I-
Fields.
We don't
No,
know that.
I wouldn't. If I'm the Bears, I don't do that
Yeah,
because
I wouldn't do it.
I like the way Fields play, and my roster's still shit.
Yeah, I'm-
like the whole roster shit, the whole thing. Like the Colts, it's worth it for them to give up whatever they're going to give up to move to 1 because they have Michael Pittman.
Yeah.
They have Jonathan Taylor, their offensive line, the defensive line.
They're-
They can add the missing pieces with free agents and later on in the draft.
Eddie Money, what pick do the Bears have? Because they traded away Roquan.
The Bears are number 1.
But that's a second round pick.
No,
I
no.
think, the Roquan
But,
trade, right?
Did they get a second round
I thought
pick?
so, but we can check
Do they
that.
only have 1 pick in
First
the
round?
first round?
I'm sure they. I think so.
I feel like they have 2 for some reason. Just one.
Just one. They got the first, and then the second round they had the 55th.
So they don't
That
have
was
their.
from the Ravens.
So what?
Yeah,
they don't
trade
have
back.
they don't have the first pick in the second round.
No,
Who has the first pick in the second round?
Pittsburgh has it.
I knew it. They gave up a second round pick for Claypool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, them motherfuckers have bumped their heads.
They did.
I remember.
Oh,
They basically
my
just did a
God.
reset because Clay was he was a second round pick, wasn't he? So they just like restarted.
They reset life.
Wow. Well, he
So,
did say
wow.
he was the top 3 receiver in the league.
Boom. Not anymore.
And
Not even on his
and he didn't
team.
do shit.
Why was the end of the season? You're coming to a new team, different offense. Your quarterback's running all over
I
the
mean,
place.
they had to do something because they had nobody on that team.
So the Colts have the 4 pick, and then where else? Anywhere else in the first round? No, right?
The Colts?
No, right?
I don't think so.
So the Colts give them. So they go to 4. The Bears go down to 4, which they can then take.
A second, a first.
They can take next year's first, and maybe this year's third.
But you guys see what I'm saying, right? You guys see, like, I understand the logic of, I don't think they're going to do it, but it's an interesting option if they were to say, let's trade Fields for a first round pick, reset the button with Bryce, and we get.
They're already reset though.
It's
They
too
already
early of a
reset.
reset.
They're
It's
already-
too early of a reset.
reset.
You don't have Jamarcus Russell.
Not if, listen.
Yeah, like you're, I
They
don't understand
listen.
it.
He said some stupid shit at
Who?
the beginning of the year. Fields, remember? He's like,
I don't give a shit. Show me the game. Watch the game when he played at Dallas.
he
Dude,
did it all by
he-
himself. Yeah,
Bro, he was in that game
Yeah.
until
And he has a good arm. So Yeah, I just thought it was
And
interesting.
you added Claypool, which you gave up a second round pick for.
Ugh.
That's
which
crazy.
is technically a first round.
Regrets,
that's crazy.
regrets.